everybody, Martin here, back with round 3 of this Legacy League. Playing Storm, we are on the draw once more, and I think we keep this hand, even though the Tendrils makes it a little bit awkward. But Ponder some lands and a discard spell, plus a tutor and the Dark Petition, it's not too bad. Okay, Forest. Elves, okay, well, Elves is traditionally a good matchup for Storm. If it's Chaos Elves, if you're familiar with that, then it's somewhat worse because they want to main deck Gadok. But I don't know how popular that is these days. Okay, so those are great cards. So we might have to wait one more turn, which might be a problem. In case they have natural order. If it is natural order elves. Chaos Elves, in case you don't know, is the elves build that does not run natural order. It's a cute name because it has no order, get it? No natural order, so without order there is chaos. And what that basically means is it goes to grind much more. It doesn't have the vulnerability to the force of will the same way that normal elves that they do. Okay, does not look like the most explosive start here. So let's see, are we able to get anywhere from here? So like what we have an Infernal Tutor on top that we need. Then we can go like Dark Ritual, Cabal Ritual. Well, we'll need a mana in order to be able to go for what we need to do is to go Dark Petition, get Lionside Diamond, then cast Infernal Tutor with some mana in the pool and grab Past in Flames. And I guess we have the Tendrils in hand. It's easy from there. Or are we able to just grab the Past in Flames as is? I don't think we are unless Cabal Ritual gets Threshold, to be honest. So I think what we do is we ponder and then we therapy them. And then the big question is, what do we name with therapy? Whoa, Trip Tutors. So I think we have to name either Natural Order or Green Sun Zenith. If we name Green Sun Zenith, it's because we're afraid of Gadok. If we name Natural Order, it's, well, because we're afraid of dying. But are they able to combo us out with 4 cards in hand and this board on their next turn with Natural Order? I don't think so. I'm sure there is some, like, theoretically there is some way that could happen, but I think it's quite unlikely. They would have to involve like Gaia's Cradle and Glimpse of Nature probably, but not that that's impossible or anything. But I think what we name here is Green Sun Zenith in case it's in the Chaos Elves build and they have Gadok. Green Sun Zenith. Well, we hit, and that the Natural Order build also runs all of these cards, so it's hard to say. But that was good. That at least we hit Reclamation, Glimpse, and Forest. So let's pass. I guess they get an Arbor here, yeah. So, are they gonna Rex Aegis here just to get the beats on? Me going Ponder Therapy with Grixis mana base probably tells them we're on Storm. I mean, we could be on Grixis Delver, but I think we would have deployed a creature probably. Ah, okay, Visionary, great. So, we're not gonna die this turn. Wirewood untap creature, untap elf? Untap creature. Okay, so they can untap the Dried Arbor to, and they haven't made their land drop yet, so we could still die, I guess, or get teagued if their land drop is a Cradle and they have another green sun. And they're just gonna go for the value, which is fair, so they can untap it one more time with the other Wirewood and just attack, I guess, for 3 rather than just 2. I mean, untap the Dried Arbor. They're going to want their Visionary in hand anyways to be recasting it. Oh, never mind. They found an elf worthwhile. Deathrite, sure. Unbeknownst to them, they are about to die, so it won't matter, but Deathrite is a good spoil to us. Oh, we are spoiled for options here. So I'm just trying to worry out if we can get the threshold with the ritual here, but it doesn't matter 1 iota. So get an LED. Cast the LED, cast this, sack this. We can get a ritual if we want, but it won't matter. Because we have enough. Let's just do one more for good measure. And tendrils. Alright, cool. So, against elves, we don't really have a lot. Tell you what, I actually do not hate the Doomsday thing here, because they don't have wastelands, and they are likely to sort of not be as combo-y after sideboard and try to be a bit more controlling. So, like, it's much more common for them to not really combo you after sideboard and just be, like, make 3 or 4 power worth of creatures on the ground and then just, like, discard you and stuff. But the thing is, if we bring in Emrakul, we do not have the luxury of having ad nauseum, and I still think that's probably just better. So let's bring in a Chain of Vapor. And just because elves sometimes have nasty permanents that need to die. And probably we can go down to 6 discard spells on the draw. Yeah, let's do this. I was considering maybe removing the Past in Flames, just because they have Deathrite and stuff, but I don't hate just being sort of threat dense here. Yeah, this is fine. They run Therapy, likely, but who names Probe with their blind Therapy against Storm, right? I think, actually, it's just very unlikely that a Therapy is going to hit anything here. They might have Thoughtseize, though. No? Okay. Career and Ranger. The innocent-looking little dude. Ooh. Spicy draw. Let's probe here, even though that's not so nice to lose the life here. Why do you not Thoughtseize on turn 1, dude? Maybe they have like a kill or something that I'm not considering. Arbor, double Visionary, and Natural Order. Okay, so it is a Natural Order build. So let's see. So next turn they can go return. They can tap Bayou, return Bayou, cast it again to untap the Ranger, and cast Visionary. That just does not seem very strong. I do think, though, that we are going to want to address that Thoughtseize, because in case they decide to do that, we don't want to be in its crosshairs. Now this opens us up to like dying to turn something natural order, which is definitely possible. And they drew a land. Okay. So that's decent. And they get to Visionary. Yeah, that's just F6. Get in there. Sure. So that was not too hot. The question is, do we probe again to get towards threshold and get a card deeper, but lose 2 life? Like, this Nauseam is looking less and less sort of inviting. Oh, and they've drawn Therapy. That is not cool, dude. So I guess we preordain. No. I think we ponder for another ritual. Come on, ritual. That's not a ritual, damn it. If we don't get a ritual here, LED doesn't cut it. We, I think we have to dress and take the Therapy. Are they able to get to 4 mana for natural order next turn? No, right? What would they need to draw? Aside from a Cradle gets them there. But another land doesn't. A Birch Lore, actually? Probably. But I think we still have to take the Therapy. I think we risk running out the LED because that's probably what that's one of the cards they could name with a blind hit Therapy, but remember they can flashback the Therapy on their turn. And we will be ad nauseaming, like if everything goes well to plan, we will be ad nauseaming from like a fairly low life total. So, and we have like 1 5-drop and 3 4-drops still in our library, so it's not looking super hot. Best thing we can hope for actually here is to top deck an Infernal Tutor, I think. Good thing about the ad nauseam will be that, no, black mana, you drew another discard spell? What's this? Oh, it's the one that makes 2 1/1s. Okay, yeah, sure. That does not seem very scary. Let's just yield. Do you flashback the Therapy here in the blind? Name Infernal Tutor or Dark Ritual? I guess. Super pro if they name ad nauseam. Yeah, Infernal Tutor. So the namings with Therapy usually in the blind against Storm goes in order from Infernal Tutor, Lion to Diamond, Dark Ritual, but people, and myself included, I guess, will shift that around. Okay. So let's see what we get from our draw step. If it's anything good. Past in Flames. Right. Well, that is good actually, because it means that we won't flip that to ad nauseam. So the question is, do we crack the Scalding Tarn? And another question is, do we preordain? If we preordain, then we have to crack the Scalding Tarn in order to get the Cabal Ritual. If we do not preordain, we probably still will end up cracking that Sculling Tarn, but we can leave a black mana floating, or I guess any mana floating, a black or a blue, and not have to crack our LED. Which means that if we draw like a Dark Ritual and Infernal Tutor, we win. So probably that's... It's like, otherwise, what are we? We're preordaining to hit an Infernal Tutor or another Ritual, I guess. Actually, I think I like that more. I think there are a lot of Rituals and Tutors. But we hit neither. And we're not going to be using the Chain of Vapor. Wow, we hit a Tutor. So lucky. That means that the only thing that... And we know their hand, right? It's Natural Order and Visionary. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. If they had a Surgical, that would be a card that would matter. Let's get another Cabal Ritual. Make this nice and clean. A lot of mana. Let's just arrest that Natural Order for Storm and good measure. Cast the Infernal Tutor. Get the Tendrils. Drill your face. Whee. Yeah. Alright, well, that was nice. That is like the ideal way for it to go against Elves. But, yeah, it doesn't always happen that way, of course. I think it's a good matchup for Storm. But like I said, if it's the Chaos Elves, it's probably still positive, although I'm not even sure, but probably it's still positive, but it's a lot closer than the Natural Order Elves. But anyways, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be back with some more Storm. Bye-bye.